Hey Dub Nation, Alex here, and buckle up, because the off-season rumors for our Golden State Warriors just hit a whole new level of insane. After a challenging season and an earlier-than-hoped playoff exit, the front office is looking to retool around Steph Curry. We've talked about potential trades and free agent signings, but what if the answer isn't a new face, but a familiar one? A face that helped bring 2 championships to the Bay? Get ready, because the whispers are getting louder about the possibility of a reunion with Kevin Durant. Yes, you heard that right. KD potentially coming back to the Golden State Warriors. This isn't just fan fiction anymore. Reports are suggesting there might be a small chance this incredible, almost unbelievable scenario could actually happen. Could KD return to form a new super team alongside Steph Curry, Jimmy Butler, and Draymond Green? Let's dive into this bombshell rumor. So, what's the context behind this mind-blowing possibility? The Warriors are at a critical juncture. Steph is still playing at an elite level, but his prime years, and those of Draymond Green, are winding down. While the acquisition of Jimmy Butler added significant firepower and defensive intensity, the team still faced inconsistency and injury issues this past season. There's a clear need for more consistent high-level talent to truly compete in the stacked Western Conference. On the other side, Kevin Durant's future with the Phoenix Suns is reportedly uncertain after their disappointing season, missing the playoffs entirely. Despite having KD and Devin Booker, things didn't click, and Durant will be turning 37 in September with a history of injuries. This situation in Phoenix opens the door, even if just slightly, for other teams to inquire. Here's the impact of what a potential KD reunion would mean for the Warriors. It would instantly elevate us back into the conversation for championship contention. Imagine the offensive firepower of Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant on the same team again. Add Jimmy Butler's scoring and defensive intensity, plus Draymond Green's elite playmaking and defense, and you're looking at a potential Big Four that, while older, possesses an incredible amount of talent, experience, and championship pedigree. This group, if healthy, would be a nightmare matchup for any team in the league. It would be a massive win-now move, signaling that the Warriors are pushing all their chips into the center of the table to maximize Steph's remaining years. Now, how could this even possibly happen? And what would the Warriors have to give up? Obviously, acquiring a player of Kevin Durant's caliber would require giving up significant assets, much more than just Jonathan Kuminga, who is also facing an uncertain future. However, the good news is that the report suggests the Warriors came out of the Jimmy Butler trade without completely gutting their asset pool. This means they might still have enough to put together a compelling offer. A potential trade package discussed could involve sending multiple future first-round draft picks or pick swaps to the Suns, along with Jonathan Kuminga, likely on a new contract agreed to in a sign-and-trade scenario, salary filler to match KD's massive contract, and potentially one or two other promising young players like Brandon Podziemski. It's a huge package, but that's the price for a superstar like KD. Analyzing this from the Suns' perspective, why would they even consider trading Kevin Durant, especially back to the Warriors? As the report notes, Durant will be 37 soon and has a history of injuries. The Suns' experiment with their current Big Three didn't work out, and they have limited draft capital moving forward. While other teams might be able to offer more sheer draft picks, the Warriors could offer a mix of valuable future picks, a young player with significant potential like Kuminga, who fits a different timeline than KD, and potentially other young pieces. The Suns might have to seriously consider an offer like this, especially if other teams aren't willing to pay an exorbitant price for an aging superstar with injury concerns. Projecting the possible consequences, bringing KD back would create an incredibly high upside but also high-risk situation. The championship window with a core of 37-year-old Steph, 37-year-old KD, 36-year-old Jimmy Butler, and 35-year-old Draymond Green would be short, perhaps only a year or two. Injuries would be a constant concern. However, if they can stay healthy, the talent on that roster would be undeniable. The report suggests that even with the age and injury risks, the Warriors would have a better chance with this group than they did in the 2024-25 season. It would be a thrilling, potentially historic, but also incredibly fragile team. The big questions are, can the Warriors put together a package the Suns accept? Is KD genuinely open to returning? And can this older core stay healthy enough to make a deep playoff run? What do you think about the possibility of Kevin Durant returning to the Golden State Warriors? Is this a dream scenario or a risky gamble? Could a big four of Steph, KD, Butler, and Draymond win a championship? Let me know all your thoughts, reactions, and predictions in the comments section down below. If you're buzzing about this potential reunion, make sure you smash that like button. And please, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our breaking news, rumors, and analysis. All right, Dub Nation, the KD reunion rumors are officially here, and they are absolutely wild. It's going to be an insane offseason. Let's go Warriors! See you next time.